Good morning. This is Eric Sepanek. I'm here with Stephen Rand. This is the Gold Spot. It is February 5th, 2020. We usually shoot on Wednesdays. Today we're doing it on Friday because we've been just that busy. What I want to start off with is why we've been so busy. The Reddit crowd started a huge movement with GameStop, GME, also AMC Theaters. That was also another stock that was taken off big time. This created a wave because they did something that had never really been done before. They went after the huge hedge funds, Citadel and also Merkle. If you don't understand what happened here, to kind of put it into the easiest way to understand, they would short the markets to artificially suppress prices to make a lot of money. Doesn't really help anybody out in the country or anything like that, but that's the way the stock market is played. Well, these types of investors out there, a lot of the younger investors, knew that this was going on. So through this Reddit column, they were able to mobilize through a stream called Wall Street Bets, and then actually attack through the Robinhood app and other sources to go on ahead and attack that particular hedge fund, and costing them about $3.5 billion doing so. Now, with that being said, we also saw a lot of backlash from these companies by shutting down the Robinhood app. TD Ameritrade suspended trading on those types of stock accounts, things that you would think people would go to jail for, but that's all fine and good because the wrong guys were making money. With that being said, another thing that we need to take a look at is the silver market right now, because the same guys that we're talking about, GME, AMC, are now talking about silver. And Steve, if you could tell us what our week was like with that type of response.
Yeah, so basically what it was Wall Street was basically allowing these guys to go ahead and go in and short the market. They were going ahead and pushing this stock way down until the guys from Reddit came in and did this. But now the same guys that were doing this with GameStop and with AMC are now doing it with silver. Silver's the largest short position in the world. So what's happened basically is that they've gone in, they bought up a ton of silver on the SLV ETF. And it's created a major run on the silver and gold market because the physical product is just not there. Now, the big banks like JP Morgan are the ones that have been doing this for years, them and about a dozen other big banks. So they're really in a position right now where they've gone in and they've raised the margins on silver to make it more difficult. The price of spot silver came down, but yet the price of physical continues to rise because there just isn't any physical out there to get. In fact, this week we did more invoices on Monday than we did the entire month of January. So we're struggling to find a lot of product right now. We've got all orders filled at this point, but it's going to be real tricky to get this stuff moving forward. And I think you're going to find that the physical and the paper price of silver and gold both are going to be, totally separated in the next couple weeks here.
The one big concern right now, I know for us, is more or less is the actual physical supply of both gold and silver right now are becoming tighter and tighter and tighter.
Yeah, no question.
And at some point in time, to try to buy it physically, the spot market and the physical product might have absolutely no relation to each other.
Yeah, they almost do already.
So with that being said, I appreciate you joining us. We will go ahead and blog again next week. This has been the Gold Spot. Have a great weekend.